Welcome to the Women's World Roast Championships. It was a roast session on a winter's day, end of winter here in South Australia.
South Australia? Get real.
Welcome to the Women's World Road Champs 2022. This is definitely a interesting race to watch. Disc brake crashes everywhere, discs locking up, girls sliding out. Forget mud wrestling, we've got disc brake wrestling in the wet here. Wollongong, Australia. Beautiful scenery, redneck town. Fantastic race here. Very exciting to watch. I mean, the level of the women these days is really high. They're super lean, their red blood cell count's super high, and they're just riding aggressively. Really good to watch. Great things to watch here. Australian rider there looks like Brody Chapman. Still doesn't know how to ride out the saddle properly, but look at that. Still can't ride out the saddle properly, but good enough to represent the world champs. Imagine if she could ride out the saddle properly. She would be a pretty good rider. I should say better than where she is now. But this is a tough course. You know, it's very technical, a lot of corners in the wet, disc brakes. You never know if your brake's going to lock up and take you down. So it's really, it's mentally a very draining course. Very, very draining course. You've got Amanda Sprout in the back here. So some strong representation. Let's fast forward to when the race really pops off. Really pops off here. We've got attack off the front there. All right, we're going to fast forward a little bit to the climb, and we're going to see where watts per kilo really matters. All right, so this is the one of the Swiss TT specialists here. She doesn't know how to ride the saddle yet. Look how rigid she holds her bike. You got to wag your bike side to side. She's just using all the upper body there. Look at that, very stiff, and you lose watts. It's just really hard to climb out the saddle if you don't know how to shake your bike. Isn't it amazing, these women, that's what I mean, like they can be at that level and still not even know how to ride out the saddle versus the climbers here. Like, look at Ludwig down the back there. Look at these other girls coming up. They all know how to climb properly by rocking their bike side to side. That German chick there on the right, you know, another Swiss girl, the little Danish chick, little blondie. They know how to ride out the saddle, and look at the gaps. You know, that's there you go. Look at that. Look at these girls, how they swing their bike left and right. The front wheels go straight, but the girls swing the bike left and right. Versus this time trialist on the right here, very good technique for time trialing. In the saddle, very good technique, just rocking, just rigid. But when you get out of the saddle, you need to shake the bike. You need to shake the bike like a monkey shakes a banana tree, okay? Otherwise, you're going to lose power, and you're going to blow your legs up if you try and get out of the saddle. And by getting in and out of the saddle, you'd work different muscle groups, use a bit of gravity, things like that. Look at this race. It's just been blown apart, man. Emotionally blown apart. Voss is there. Boss has dropped. Anna Meek's dropped. Spoiler alert, Anna Malik comes back and wins it later on. But it just goes to show the race ain't over. Just always keep pushing, always keep fighting. Now we've got a select group of 5 girls here. Super lightweights, the power, the glycogen petitioning is excellent, you know. But look at the two favourites down here, Voss and Anna Meek. You know, the girls in there. Anna Meek's 40 next week. She's 40-year-old woman going to slog out the 20-somethings. So these girls start to sit up a little bit, and the Polish chick's like, come on, let's do our makeup later on. Let's keep pushing the watts. All right, so that's 5 riders in the front there. The German girl laughing at my joke. And now get the saddle, and they're going for it. Look at that. Here we go. So look how they get out. Look how they shake their bike. You know, got to shake the bike left, right. Who's the best bike shaker in this group? Put that little Danish chick. And there's a look at New Zealand, little black kit there. See, look at these girls. Really, the Polish girl, she knows how to shake her bike. The saddle's going left, right. The Danish one's probably the best at it. She's probably the best climber out of the lot. You've got a South African chick there as well, not too bad. With the bike shake, you got the Italian girl, the heavy Trecamonda there, shaking it pretty good as well. All right, so being able to shake the bike makes a big difference in the climb. This girl here, quite stiff. The bike's very rigid. She's going to get dropped. You're not going to match the power output. Anna Meek, and even Anna Meek doesn't shake the bike that well. You know, even though she won the Tour de France, the Giro, and the Women's Vuelta this year, and she's going to win the world champs at close to age 40. Pretty fantastic effort. How she keep her blood volume healthy so long all year long? It's a Dutch thing, you know. Dutch have big mountains over there, so they get to train the mountains there in Holland. Keep the altitude of Holland's very, very high, so That's why most Dutch professional riders have such good hemoglobin levels, because Holland's one of the highest altitude countries on the planet. Did you know? It's even higher than Bolivia. So that keeps the red blood cell count high year long. Down the hill, down the other side of the hill here, full gas. Look at this. All just going for it, you know. These girls got really good bike handling skills in this bunch. You know, I've ridden with a few of these chicks, man. They're gung-ho. They definitely hit it raw on the downhills. Anna Meek, she's more like me. Sits at the back, stays out of trouble. You know, waits for her time. Stays patient. And takes the win. It's incredible. All right, so these girls are working pretty good together on the downhill. We'll fast forward it a little bit, and then we'll see. All right, so this is the last time that they were apart, and then they're going to join together. You can sort of see Anna Meek on the back. Her seat just seems like it's too high, but it doesn't hold her back. Her age doesn't hold her back. Her seat height doesn't hold her back. Her lack of skills doesn't hold her back. Her broken elbow isn't holding her back. You know, the doctor would have said, take some tramadol, load it up, tape it up, and slap on the back and get out there, lady. Get out there, girl. Get out there, missy. And you can sort of see her hips rocking that seat. It looks a little bit too high, in my opinion. I'm not a bike fit expert like I'm a nutrition expert, but her bike saddle seems a little bit high. And I just think of how much friction she's generating there between her thighs on the saddle there. That extra seat height would definitely be... So there's a lull here in the pace. You can see a second wheel. The German girl just freewheeling. And Anna Meek's going, no, I'm winning the world champs today. It's a rainbow in the rain, and we're going to go. And there's a big hesitation, which is what you don't do when, you know, the Anna Meek comes flying past. You got to get on. You got to jump on a wheel, get second at least. All right. Those who hesitate masturbate, and all these girls are hesitating, which means all these girls are masturbating. It's just, look at that big gap. Now they're thinking about it. Now they're still in the saddle. Anna Meek's going for absolutely every last watt. And these girls behind are still waiting to kick the sprint. Now here we go. The sprint kicks, and then you got that big Belgium girl there on the left. Looks like my cat called Boo Boo. And she's going to go for the sprint and easily hose all these chicks. But Anna Meek, the 49-kilo 40-year-old, takes the win of world champs. Damn, that's a big season. Cap it off with the world champs. Incredible effort. And just right behind here is the second bunch. Wow, what a world champs for the women's. Rainbow days, rainbow jerseys. Can it get any better than this? Is it going to rain in the men's tomorrow? We'll soon find out. It's raining here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We're live here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, bringing you this women's world champ recap. Another replay there, Anna Meek. Just no hesitation means no masturbation. She's grabbing that jersey, and boom, she's taking it home tonight, back to the Netherlands. Fantastic. Look at that gap. Big man dingo gap. Anna Meek, you own that one. That's incredible. No hesitation. No sob story. Oh, my elbow's broken. I can't do this. She's like, nah, I don't care. You know, she wasn't even a contender really in the end. She was just following the wheels, but she gave it. So she wins the Spirit Award of the day. She wins the World Championship again. Incredible. Just that backing herself, never, ever, ever giving up. No hesitation, no masturbation, just getting it done. You know, everyone else hesitated. And they're all going to be rubbing themselves tonight, thinking about the yellow jersey that Amic's wearing right now. All right? Look at that with the face. She's like, how did that even happen? Oh, my God. She looks healthy as well. Like, her face is sort of holding some weight. You know, she's tiny. She's absolutely tiny. Voss is, like, stoked, but not stoked because she didn't win, but stoked that the Dutchie won. And then you got Ellen van Dijk. The Dyke in the background there, just giving it some Cheerios. This Dutchies, mate. They're amazing, aren't they? The Dykes over in Holland, you know, the water and stuff like that, altitude, it's incredible. All right, so nothing better than a Dutch Dyke for swimming in. Keeps you cool in summertime. Look at the Polish chick at the back there, looking fresh, thinking, oh my God, Anna Meek, did she win? Oh my God, she did. The Polish chick was pissed. She's going to be doing a bike throw later on off camera. So Anna Meek, not even the mascara didn't even run. Eyelash extensions, no worries. That's some waterproof mascara right there. She's giving it a celebratory hands up in the air. Damn, that was impressive. Never ever, you know, never ever back yourself. Never ever give up. Always back yourself. The race ain't over till it's over. Annemiek, great work, mate. Great work.